Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Meehan Media. I'm here with my buddy Steven. You want to introduce yourself?
Hey, my name is Steven. First time on the show.
Hmm.
Glad to be here. Thank you, and looking to have a good time.
Yeah. Today we are going through our own top 10 lists of DC movies and we're ranking them, right? So it gets controversial talking about certain movies. So, everyone's opinion's their own. I'm sure we're both going to surprise each other with what we have. If y'all either agree, disagree, have any extra thoughts, just share them in the comments. So you ready to get to it?
Yeah. Let's start.
All right. So we're gonna go like he's gonna list his number 10. I'm gonna list my number 10, and then we'll go up 9, 9, 8, 8. You want to start with your number 10?
Okay, so mine might be a little uh unorthodox because I had the Lego Batman as my number
Oh,
10.
dude.
I had
No,
the,
that's a good one.
okay, good, 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 good.
Yeah, that's
I
definitely
think the movie, first of all, is very creative.
yeah.
Uh, I think it came at a good time where
Mhm.
people were kind of getting tired of
Yeah.
superhero movies. So I feel like Lego Batman was a great, and I genuinely laughed at the movie. It was
Yes,
fun to
dude.
watch.
I that's such a
It's
like
like the opening scene where the Joker gets his feelings hurt was just so funny.
yeah.
Where he's like, "You mean nothing to me," and then the
Mhm.
Joker's just,
Dude.
"Oh," it's so funny. It makes fun of itself, the characters,
Yep.
has a good time. There's not a lot to say bad to say about it other than me personally. I don't like the Bruce and Barbara relationship.
Oh, you don't?
No, I've never been a fan of it.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Was Catwoman even in it?
I don't.
Because that's who I mean, Selena Kyle and Bruce Wayne are usually like,
Yeah,
you know,
the it couple. I
yeah.
don't remember. I don't recall. But she
Okay.
may have been like. I think she may have been.
Maybe like
But
I mean
like a
they had a
side
ton of
villain. Yeah.
villains popping in and out, but
Yes, I don't think she
yeah,
was in the movie that. At least for me, from what I remember.
yeah.
But solid number 10 for me is Lego
That's a
Batman.
good one for sure.
Yeah.
I totally, dude, that's awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, my number 10, I got Blue Beetle.
Okay, that's fun.
Yeah, I got Blue Beetle. I mean, it's just a lighthearted family movie,
Yeah.
right? And his suit, the
It was.
practical suit, is just so dope. I love the actor Zolo Meridina. I'm butchering that name, but he's great. Does great in Blue Beetle, and I heard he's going to be leaks, of course, but I heard he might be in Man of Tomorrow,
Okay.
Superman. Um, and I know James Gunn said that yeah, it's not part of the new DCU, but it's gonna like the character is gonna join at some point.
Okay.
So I'm super excited. I love the character. I played him a lot in Injustice 2.
Oh
He was
yeah.
sick.
Very sick.
Yeah, the choreography was sick. And yeah,
I don't I like that pick.
yeah,
It definitely was a fun movie.
hmm
I think also came at the right time where like
yeah,
people were just getting tired of the D, the former DC cinematic universe.
yeah,
But
yeah,
it was actually definitely one of the bright spots in
yeah.
that entire thing, in my opinion.
hmm
So definitely, okay, that was a good pick.
Sweet.
That thought crossed my mind. But
Yeah. What's your number
okay,
9?
number 9 will have to be Michael Keaton Batman, the first one, Tim Burton.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But to prepare for this, I actually went back and watched some of these movies,
Yep.
and surprisingly, the movies aged kind of pretty well, even though they're
Okay.
dated.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in a minute, so
They are dated, but because of practical effects, and you can tell they really took their
yeah,
time. They aged pretty well. Like you could watch it and be like, okay, that was cool.
yeah.
It looks kind of goofy,
hmm
but it's so cool. They did a lot of callbacks to like the Adam West because the
Yeah.
movie is kind of goofy. Like
Yeah.
it retains some of that Adam West kind of
Yeah.
spirit
I
while
mean, it's an
also
iconic suit as well. Like it has the
yes,
yellow symbol with the
yellow
black. Yeah.
symbol. It's funny you say that because you can tell the scenes where he can't move his neck
He
because
turns his whole
he
body.
turns
Yeah.
over the cowl. It's just so stiff. He has to like
Yeah.
turn his whole body.
Ah,
There's a
I
scene.
love that, man.
There's a scene where he just bends up and I'm like, oh.
Damn, dude.
It was funny.
Yeah.
The movie was fun. Tim Burton
Yep.
definitely took his time with that one, and well, he had a good time filming it. Everybody seen had a good
Yep.
time. I enjoyed Michael Keaton's Batman.
In The Flash, Michael Keaton's Batman.
Yeah,
The movie's kind of it's iffy, right?
yeah.
But I really liked his rendition of Batman on that.
I was gonna watch that movie just for
Yeah.
Michael Keaton.
Did you not see it?
No.
Dude, he did. It was good for him. The overall movie, not great.
That was gonna
Yeah.
that was the selling point for me. Like
Yeah.
at least I go see Michael Keaton.
Yeah, my number 9 is The Watchmen.
Okay.
The Watchmen, Zack Snyder cooked. I mean, Rorschach, his suit. I mean, the way that it like morphs. It's just such a cool thing, and he has a whole prison scene. Rorschach's just such a cool character.
Yeah.
He's dark. Um, um, the death. I mean, spoiler alert, but his death in there, like that. It's just overall just a great movie. It's unorthodox,
Yeah.
and it's rated R. There's some scenes. I mean, Doctor Manhattan. He
Yeah.
is sick.
Sick.
I loved his like birthing scene where you like he gets his powers and he just like forms. So he like kind of disappears
Mhm.
and then comes back over like weeks and days in the facility where he died.
Yeah.
And his skeleton, like his organs, just start building over time. He like blips and comes in and out of reality.
Yeah.
And his like the way they show that he's like one of the most powerful, like super powered people in the DCU is like it's so cool.
Mhm.
He just disintegrates things and everyone fears him, but they can't do anything about it. He like loses his humanity as soon as he gets his powers. It's
Yeah.
cool to see the shift from him being a scientist into real Dr. Manhattan.
I like Watchmen.
Mhm.
Everything about it was just great. You
Yeah.
know, the shots,
Mhm.
the of course it's a build sets whatever, but
Yeah.
they make good use of it. You felt like the movie did a good job just keeping you engaged with
Yep.
it. The only thing, I guess, the only slight would be the ending, not because.
Yeah.
Now, to preface, I never read Watchmen.
Yeah.
But I listened to those everyone who did, and
Mhm.
the ending, and everything, and how impactful the ending was.
Yeah.
So I understand why that ending may not receive as good, but it's still a good movie.
It is.
So it's really good.
It has good twists.
Yeah.
I mean, I could go on, but you know.
Yeah, I feel you.
All right, number 8 for you.
Will be Batman Returns. It will be the sequel to the Michael Keaton Batman movie.
Dang.
Yeah.
You're a fan of those, huh?
This one's crazy. I grew up on them, but
Mhm.
like I watched them so long ago that I feel like I'm gonna rewatch them to make sure like I'm
Yeah.
not just like. So same thing, because it comes from like it's taking inspiration from like the '80s Batman with Adam West, so it's a little goofy, but it also
Yeah.
has like a serious tone to it, but it takes it so seriously at the same time.
Mhm.
Like, hey, this is a movie. These
Yeah.
are characters. You know, this is sure. There's goofy moments where you kind of
Mhm.
like, what the hell? What the
Yeah.
heck is going on right here?
When did those come out again?
Like '80s,
Okay.
'80s, I think.
Okay.
So I meant for Adam West, probably like even further back in the '80s. My bad, but
Yeah. I need to check those out, dude.
they're fun. They're a fun watch. You kind of
Yeah.
looking at them, you're going like, wow, like like you could tell it's for its time,
Yeah.
right? But you kind of also appreciate how they did certain things, like the Batmobile, how it's able to shoot around.
Dude. Yeah.
You can tell they're on a set, but like how the vehicles navigate around,
Mhm.
like it's a city. They tried really hard to make every detail.
Yep.
So that you appreciate that. I will say the story was interesting,
Okay.
you know, but it still it became kind of like a Saturday morning cartoon kind of feel.
My number 8, Batman vs Superman.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say it's one of the best Batman action scenes. Yeah, it's got the best Batman. I love how he's not so grounded as other Batman movies.
Yeah.
You never get to see him just do crazy shit like he does in the comics.
Mm.
He jumps up from the bottom of the bottom floor to the second floor,
Yeah.
pulls guys down. He jumps up to the roof. He does so much cool stuff, and it is weird that he was killing people.
Yeah.
It's not Batman at all, and I love when Batman and Superman first confront each other, and he's like, "Do you bleed?"
Yeah.
Flies off. He's like, "You will."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to a guy that you can't even hurt unless you know you can hurt him because he knows he has kryptonite.
Yeah.
But still, like to say that to that guy, he's got balls. Batman, and the way that he was branding people in that movie because they're criminals and that's like a death sentence.
Yeah.
That's killing people.
Why didn't
you just kill him then?
Might as well.
Yeah, there's some plot holes in there, so that's why it's number 8.
Yeah.
So, well, for my number 7, I went The Dark Knight Rises.
Ooh.
Dark Knight Rises.
Ooh.
I love Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
Dark Knight Rises. I mean, Bane.
very.
Bane is so iconic.
I don't think Tom Hardy gets enough credit for Bane.
No, I don't think so either. Like, I
He,
mean, I get it. I mean, based on the trilogy, Heath Ledger deserves it.
yeah,
Heath Ledger
of
deserves
course.
99% of the praise for like being a great actor in that trilogy.
Yeah.
But Bane, Tom Hardy did so good, and the iconic lines. I mean, anyone you can just mimic his voice, and you already know who they're talking about. Like,
I still reference
yeah,
there's probably the most
you fight
iconic
like a younger
that
man. He's
and
so cool. The mask.
no one cared who I was till I put on the
Yeah, and he
mask.
puts his hand on that guy's shoulder. He's like, "Do you feel in power?"
I
I was
know.
like, "Dude, he's so
It's so
sick."
he's such
Yeah,
he's so good, and
and it.
I wish he got more love for that role.
Yeah, you got your. What are we on? 6 now?
Number 6.
Okay.
This one might be fun. So I have the Superman 1978 with Christopher Reeves.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that one because I just also watched that today to make sure I'm not just being a nostalgia boy.
No, I did the exact same thing. I rewatched some of these, and
Yeah,
they switched some spots, but I'm happy where mine are. So yes, Superman.
it it retains a lot of what Superman is, like the
Yeah.
stories you like and like the character
Mhm.
himself, and it also suffers from like the Saturday morning cartoon kind of effect where
Okay.
like Lex Luthor the villains are kind of uh
Corny.
corny. Yeah, because like okay, so Lex Luthor in this movie is like the super genius. He's just
Yes.
smart. Like he just for some
Always a step ahead, 2 steps.
also he know for some I may have missed something, but he just knows kryptonite is Superman's weakness, and Superman just showed up. Like he
Oh,
just literally just
yeah,
showed
okay.
up, right?
Not even a test run, nothing. He's like,
Nothing.
okay,
He
there it
just
is.
knows kryptonite is his weakness. I'm like,
Okay,
okay, so he just
fair
knows
enough,
this,
I
right?
guess.
And and then he has his like sidekick who's like this bumbling, incompetent
What?
idiot.
What the?
Like this
All right.
guy is just like. So if you ever watch a Saturday morning cartoon, right? There's
Mhm.
the evil genius and the dumb and like
He's
the
just
dumb yeah, it's like Pinky in the Brain basically.
yeah,
The smart guy, dumb guy, right?
yeah.
And the dumb guy accomplice. So like so like there is that kind of like goofiness to it where
Mhm.
like oh this is a Saturday morning cartoon
Yeah,
because but at the same time Christopher Reeve does such a good job
yeah. I've seen
being
so many clips about him.
great
Yeah.
Superman. He's just like you like the go from his Clark Kent,
Mhm.
great. Clark Kent,
Yeah.
great.
Okay.
Okay. Um, he shows Clark being like, this timid
Mhm.
guy, like, oh, it's like super polite
Yeah.
from Kansas, just the whole shebang.
Yeah.
And then flips the switch to like Superman. Now he's like super Chad, right?
That's sick.
He's got
I love the duality.
exactly, and
That's yeah. I definitely need to check that
it's
out. I haven't watched them in years.
yeah, it's the same thing.
Like
And I haven't
that's
watched it today, so
an old memory unlocked for real. My number 6 is James Gunn's The Suicide Squad.
okay,
This movie's hilarious.
it is.
I could
Yeah.
rewatch it every other month. Like
Hmm.
that can be rare for some stuff unless like they're my top movies. But this one I can watch it and just find new things and just laugh.
Yeah.
James Gunn, I'm a huge fan of him too. The ensemble that he can just grab random characters, make them popular. I mean, he did it with the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
No one knows about them. Now everyone knows, most everyone.
Yeah.
Not like Captain America and Superman. Like
Yeah.
those are the big hitters, but he did great with that, and now they're so much more popular. And he did that with the Suicide Squad. I mean, most of the characters. I mean, Peacemaker.
Mm.
Peacemaker was great. Bloodsport was great. Polka Dot Man, Ratcatcher, King Shark. And it's so funny. I love how he makes people interact with each other.
Yeah.
And the beginning scene, the opening scene, where Amanda Waller grabs all the new Suicide Squad,
Yeah.
throws them onto the plane. There's Weasel. I mean, Pete Davidson's there.
Yeah.
TDK, a bunch of characters you don't know who they are. You're like, okay, they're cool, I guess. And Captain Boomerang, Harley Quinn, Rick Flag,
Yeah.
and then they die.
They,
Kills them off.
Yeah.
All like everyone but Harley Quinn and Rick Flag all die.
Yeah.
And it's so funny, but it's like going forward in that movie, you don't know who's safe,
Yeah.
right? And so I really enjoy that. It's just unpredictable, funny, and one of my favorite scenes. I love Peacemaker. I love the show. Both seasons, first season, number one, number
Yeah.
two, it kind of had a rough go. But the scene with Peacemaker and Rick Flag, where he's like, Peacemaker, what a joke. And
Yeah.
it's so heartbreaking because he loves the guy, but sticks to Peacemaker's, like, he protects, he fights for peace no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that. Polka Dot Man was funny. I
He
mean, he was
was,
seeing his
yeah,
mom the whole time, and he's like,
yeah,
"Where do you see your mom?" He's like, "Everywhere," and it
yeah,
shows the entire cast. It's so funny.
yeah. I agree with you. I agree with you. The Suicide was a fun movie,
Yeah.
and they definitely, like you said, James Gunn did a great job
Yep.
of taking characters that nobody knows
Mm-hmm.
and just gives them like a big spotlight.
Yep.
And
It gives them their own like. He just fleshes them out so good.
yeah,
It feels like everyone has a moment.
in moment, yeah, and you get to know these characters more,
Yep.
and they add more to the
Mm-hmm.
story, add more to everything, and it makes it a fun time.
Yep.
I agree with you on that
And
one.
Starro's sick.
Star Wars
Starro's
sick.
the first villain that the Justice League fight in a comic book.
Oh,
Fact check me, but I'm 90% sure that he's the first villain that the Justice League. It's like number one. So number five now. What's yours? Number five.
it will be Gun Superman. He,
I'm glad it made it.
so I had both this one and Christopher Reeve kind of like neck and neck
Yeah.
because they both not only have great versions of Superman,
Mm-hmm.
but they also put they have their Superman, but
Yep.
also retaining what makes Superman Superman,
Yep.
right? So like you see these guys play these characters, you can
Mm-hmm.
believe it.
Yeah.
You can like invest in that. You're like, yeah, this guy is Superman right
Yep.
here.
And for me, when I watched that movie and I got out, I was like, the Superman. There's a Starman meme, and
Yeah.
he's just so hopeful. Like that. Not. I can't name a movie that made me come out being so
Yeah.
hopeful. Right.
Exactly, and it's such a great start into comparison with like Man
Mm-hmm.
of Steel, right? And like
Yeah.
not to always compare Man of Steel,
Yeah.
but the movie was so try to really
It was badass.
it
Man
had
of Steel was badass.
so what I'll give Snyder is that he has great shots,
Yes.
right? Because like he
Yep.
knows how to film shots, he knows how to make these great moments. Technically, he has a good technical skill that I'm not
Yep.
going to take from him, right?
Yeah.
But I think
Tornado scene.
Right?
What? I could get into that.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
The whole part about him dying from the tornado, that makes zero sense. No, son, just let me die here.
Yeah,
and I'll traumatize you. And the whole thing about Clark Kent. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
Like his dad, he dies of a heart attack in the comics.
Yeah,
and it's supposed to show Superman that he can't save everybody
mm-hmm.
when he damn sure could have saved his dad right there.
Yeah,
I mean, it
right.
It was
this whole weird brooding kind of like filter
mm-hmm.
that so like it's not that the story Snyder is trying to make don't work. It's the frame he puts it in that doesn't work. Okay. Right? He tries to put this whole same idea over the entire character arcs, right? So it gives them no depth or like no difference. Like everybody's basically kind of like Batman, just like in a different flavor. Man. Not to like oversimplify it, but that's pretty much what you're selling to people right now, right? So it's kind of like, and to go back to that real quick to the Superman, the first Christopher Reeves, Pa Kent dies from a heart attack, right? And it comes right after he heals him. Talking to Clark about using his powers to show off or make himself feel better, right? He's like, hey, he did the same thing. Like I don't know the answers, but you should always try to do the right thing.
Yeah,
or
absolutely.
Like, just because you can doesn't mean you should, right? Mm-hmm. Especially like what's it cost or what's it do? So then he dies from a heart attack, and Bruce has to be like, he even says like, I can do all these things, but I can't save my own father.
That hits, bro.
And that inspires him to be better, to live up to who his dad is, and that you feel that, right? You relate to that. But Snyder just, and then in this Gun movie, so the Kents are great. They don't have much screen time. They have like maybe 2 or 3 scenes. Yeah, but they sell you on it. They sell you. They show you the kind of people they are just on how they're written. They just love their boy. They love their boy. You see them talk. They have a great relationship. You can tell from the way they talk to each other. And she's like, oh, how your Pa Kent is, how Pa he is. I love that, man. That was number 5. I love that for number 5. Well, on another note, my number 5 is the Snyder Cut Justice League. Wow. I love that movie, dude. Okay. I do not care
I mean, I'm a Snyder fan. I'm a James Gunn fan. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
going to hate on anyone just because they're directing a movie,
That's fair. That's
unless they
fair.
have a terrible reputation. But anyways, I love that movie. I watched the original, the Joss Whedon cut Justice League, and
Yeah.
I can't remember how old I was, but I didn't like it. I mean, I don't know who did. And then I was waiting on this. I was waiting on
Mm.
the Snyder cut. Me and my homies, we just got a couple drinks, sat down, watched the entire movie. It's a long movie.
It is
What is it,
long.
like 3.5 hours, almost 4? I don't. 4 is crazy.
I no, I
I know
I
it's
believe
super
it.
long.
It has to be. I know it's 3 hours. I think 3 hours is
Yeah,
a safe bet, but
yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. It was a
Um,
long movie.
I loved, and whenever I watched that, the ending with the nightmare sequence,
Mm.
which is Jared Leto comes back.
Yeah.
I didn't in the Suicide Squad, the original Suicide Squad. I did not like not Heath Ledger,
Jared.
Jared Leto coming up as Joker. It was a weird
Mm.
iteration of him. Jared Leto's his own guy,
Yeah.
but his he did great in the nightmare sequence, and
Mm.
it showed like what part two to the Justice League would have been. I mean, they showed Darkseid, and speaking of Darkseid, the his intro scene into that movie, he comes in and he's fighting like gods and like
Yeah.
Zeus and Ares and Green Lanterns. They just throw so much at you and really show Darkseid as this big bad, and he still gets hurt by Ares and by these gods, but they're not there anymore.
Yeah.
Now it's just the Justice League, and you're like, how are they going to deal with this? So I was when the movie came out, I was super hopeful. I was like, I really want a petition to come out and make a second movie of this. Ezra Miller as the Flash. I didn't necessarily like him in the Flash movie. A little too weird. The suit was weird, but anyways, I liked him in the Snyder cut. He has great scenes when the debris is falling on them, and the Flash, you can see him like analyze, and he wants to save these people, and you just see him bolting around.
Yeah.
I love the CGI for that. It looked great. Cyborg was amazing. That's I think the first movie version of Cyborg we've ever gotten. I loved it.
Yeah.
Who else? Yeah, I mean it really it shocked me. I was like, they really should have released this in theaters. I think the movie it would have. I think it would have saved a lot of DC hate.
Yeah.
If they didn't do the Joss Whedon cut. I know Snyder had some problems at home and he had to dip out the project, and then he came out as a passion project and did this. I don't even think he got paid to do the Snyder cut, to redo it, or like I think they filmed like a few extra scenes to make it actually like finish.
Yeah.
But I love that, man. A lot of Snyder fans are super cutthroat when it comes to movies.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's for
they
sure.
have a reputation. But anyways, yeah, that's my number 5. I love that movie, man. I don't care. I'll say it loud.
Hey, your list is valid. Okay, I will say this: it is a lot better than the Joss Whedon cut. It's more consistent.
Oh, yeah.
The story makes more sense.
Mm-hmm.
I watched both the Snyder cut and the original.
Yep.
Like the original makes a little sense because the scene where Batman fights that parademon, and then after he splats him on the wall for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Now on the wall. There's some sort of the wall tells him everything he needs to know. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So like, that was so bad. That automatically took me out of the movie. So like this one jobber, this one parademon that just happened to have all the secrets on his body.
Yeah, I don't know about that, man.
That was horrible.
Ooh, another great comparison going from Joss Whedon to the Snyder cut was the Flash in the ending. When in the Joss Whedon cut, he just pushes a truck out of the safe zone. I mean, cool, I guess. And then Superman flies by. He's carrying a whole building, a whole like complex. And then in the Snyder cut, they lose. They merge the mother boxes together and they lose. All the Justice League die, but the Flash, and he's far away. And then he was out of the fight, and then he heals his body, and then he turns back time. You see the Speed Force, and he's just running, and he has the inspirational like voices of his parents. Or I just love that. It's such a cool scene. It was I was on the edge of my seat during that scene, so I love that. Perfect. That's
also I must add, what was your number 7 again?
My number 7 was The Dark Knight Rises.
Because I had actually because I had a switch on my number 7 actually.
Okay, so. Yeah, I keep having to double check just in case.
So actually number 9 was the Tim Burton Batman.
Okay.
Number 8 was the Batman Return. Number 7 was actually the Mask of the Phantasm.
The what?
So Batman the movie, Mask of the Phantasm. So it's like the first. So this came off the heels of the Batman animated series. Mm-hmm. This was the first feature-length animated Batman film, and it was. It's.
Dang, that's crazy.
It is crazy. It's so
good. Ball. You got all these old movies on here. I'm
No, you're good, man. Because I think it's interesting to see like the kind of different movies we like.
Yeah.
Just because of our age difference.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it tells you like I'm definitely older. Sorry. No, you're good. I am an unk. I wear it proudly, you know. But the Mask of the Phantasm is really good animated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can tell they put a lot of time and care, especially if you're a fan of the animated shows. If you ever had something to watch, you need something to watch.
I love Young Justice. That's one of my favorite animated shows for DC.
Oh, I finished Young Justice.
Young Justice is so good. Highly recommend that one for sure.
Oh, for sure. If you like DC heroes, Teen Titans, something like that.
Oh man, Teen Titans 2, the original.
Yeah.
I mean, Teen Titans Go's all right. It's a kid's show.
I had to let go of the Teen Titans to like to be able to be like sit back
it's
and
be
like, okay,
two separate things. The original,
But the animation movie, it takes place between the first and second season.
Okay.
And it takes inspirations from a couple comics, like
that's dope.
Batman Year One.
When did it come out?
Ooh, back in like probably in the 90s. It's old. It is old, but it ages well because hand-drawn animation. It's smooth.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's sick. I love the hand-drawn.
Yeah, so I think you'll enjoy it. Kevin Conroy is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Kevin Conroy.
I love Kevin Conroy, man.
If you watch the animated Batman series, that's his role.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I love him for the Arkham Knight games.
Yep. So you love him in that animated series
and the Suicide Squad game. I don't care. The story had its moments.
You can like what you like.
Kevin Conroy. It's sad that was his last role, but you know,
it's valid.
He did great.
All right, so now we're on to number 4. My number 4 is actually The Dark Knight Rises.
Number 4. Okay.
Yeah. First of all, you see how there's a lot of Batman Superman overlap here on my list.
I mean, they have the most movies.
They have the most, and I think the Dark just to, I guess piggyback what you said about The Dark Knight Rises. Mm-hmm. It also practical effects, big thing.
Yep.
Acting is great. The actors did their job. They did the best. They did great work. Mm-hmm. I think you could tell it's they use a little bit of sets because of the nature of how Gotham's ended up. But still, they did the best they could to make it like we're outside, right? Yep. So like I give them props for that. It wasn't just green everything and then we'll CGI it, right?
Yeah.
It's just we'll literally make it look like a building if we have to, right? So I appreciate that.
Yeah.
The
pit.
The pit, right?
I love that whole scene. I forgot to mention that.
No, yeah. That, and of course I like the story.
Yep.
The subtle themes. Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of the line when he's in the stock market. There's no money to steal. Why are you here? It's like, then why are you here?
Exactly. Why are you here?
He has so many iconic lines.
And he's like, and shout out to Class Warrior Bane talking about just because you have money, you have power over me.
Dude, he's so sick. I love that guy.
Like he really, and they think, because he works for Talia al Ghul, therefore everything about him just falls apart. Like, no, this is literally the most loyal soldier right now, and like he was about everything he claimed to be. Sure, he might be working under Talia, but that's because he believes in this what he's doing. He's not just doing it. Like when Alfred was talking about this, he's not just strong. He's a believer. Like he believes this. He will die for this.
I mean, I don't want to say it's a grounded Bane. I mean, he's not your typical comic Bane.
Yeah, he's not
big bulky dude on roids. To his back. But he's the same thing as Batman. They're just like their will, their discipline. They're so they're like peak human strength without having superpowers.
Right.
And it's such a cool villain for Batman to go against. He hasn't had someone that could put up a fight against him and no one's broken his back.
Snap in half. Yeah. Bop and put him down.
And that's true to Bane's character as well. Like it's a great rendition of Bane. I mean, they changed a lot, but it worked.
It worked. That's the thing. I could buy it. You know, I'm not sitting here going like, oh my god. No, I can buy it. Like this guy is Bane, right?
Yep. True.
And like and it's kind of crazy. I told him that first scene where they hijacked that plane, and he's like, they need someone for the wreckage, brother. And the guy's like, Yes,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
willing to
Yeah.
die. I'm like, oh my god, this
Yep.
guy he commands
Hmm.
a performance. So
Yep.
like,
I love that dude.
love the movie.
Fantastic. Fantastic, man.
Yep.
All right, my number four,
Yeah.
Superman. James Gunn, Superman.
Okay. Yep.
I'd say this is the best comic book adaptation of Superman that we have.
Okay. Yeah, I don't disagree.
That feeling I had coming out the movie, I've never been so inspired.
Yeah.
It's so
Very
crazy.
positive movie.
And James Gunn, all of his movies that I've named so far, like the soundtracks are
Mhm.
phenomenal. The whole scene, Mr. Terrific, his scene
Yeah,
when he's
Mr.
dodging the drones, he's
It goes back
flying
to
around, grabbing on him, flying. Like
yes, it goes
it's
back to how James Gunn is well able to make these characters,
yep.
take up
No one knew who Mr. Terrific
no
was
one.
besides like comic book
Yeah, right.
readers, but he introduces all these characters to general audience and
Mhm.
fans of just DC that haven't
Right.
read comic books. And he does them so well. His suit was great.
Exactly.
Superman's suit was great. Hot Girl was awesome.
Guy
Um,
Gardner was great.
yeah, I love that we're getting a Green Lantern.
Yeah.
The character's great, and I'm so excited for the Lantern show coming out.
Oh, yeah. The trailer just dropped. I haven't seen
Yep.
it, but I see the
Yeah,
trailer drop.
I'm excited. It's down to earth, but what else do I have for Superman? It was uplifting. I really liked Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
Lois Lane was great.
Great. Yeah, she
Yeah,
was also great.
she's not just the damsel in distress.
Yeah.
She plays a big role in the movie. She does
Yeah.
great, and uh, I mean her and have you seen Superman and Lois?
No, I
That's
haven't.
so good.
I heard it was good though.
Yes,
I
yeah,
did hear it
and
was
that
good.
Lois Lane is great as well. But I'd say that the Lois Lane and James Gunn Superman was my favorite. Um, yeah, I was just hopeful. I love Lex Luthor, Nicholas Holt. He did so good. He's just like I said, Superman's number one hater,
Yeah.
and the whole what's his name, Ultraman.
Ultraman.
Ultraman
Yeah.
was such a cool twist, and you see that it's him. I loved Crypto,
Yeah.
and I was really hoping that the end credit scene to Superman with Supergirl.
Mm.
I was really hoping that Supergirl would be great. I haven't heard the best of things about it. I'm excited for Lobo,
Yeah.
but I watched House of the Dragon. I love the actress Millie Alcock. She's great. She did great in House of the Dragon. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping they don't just discard her.
Yeah.
Because I love that version. Like she's just a troubled teenager that has trauma and she's just dealing with drinking and
Yeah.
her being Crypto's owner really shows her personality
Yeah.
through Crypto. Yeah, what's your number three, man?
I'm
scared now.
My number three is the Patterson Batman.
Okay.
I think
Top three, I'm happy.
it is one of it's not just a great superhero movie,
Mhm.
but because it's also a great movie on its
Yes.
own, right?
Yep.
Because we're now, I will say so the director took a lot of this, didn't focus on the spectacle of Batman,
Yes.
but the character of Bruce
Mhm.
and Batman.
Matt Reeves.
Matt Reeves.
Yep.
Yes, that's the director. Yes, Matt Reeves. He also adds in a kind of a whole like a little hint of like the Court of Owls or the corruption of the Wayne family, right?
Mhm.
And
credit scene with the Joker.
and credit scene with the Joker and the
Yeah.
Riddler talk.
I liked it.
And I think the Riddler and the Joker, Joaquin Phoenix, are similar in how they're like kind of like build into being like these guys who feel like
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
who feel like society is against them and they lash out because they feel slighted by the world around them, right? And I like how it also.
Well, I don't think the Riddler was slighted. He's a logical guy and he needs like facts to be put out there, right? I think that's the way I'm thinking. I don't.
He does. So he does. I get no. What you're saying is true because he does want the truth out there, right?
Yeah.
But the truth comes from his slights. He feels like he lived in an orphanage. He lived a hard life.
He did.
Yeah. So yeah.
The Riddler did.
Yeah, the Riddler was from the orphanage that was funded by the Wayne family.
Oh, dude, I'm totally. Yeah. Okay, I'm with you.
So because of the corruption in Gotham, the orphanage lost money.
Yep.
So he's been. So that's a slight. He feels like that.
Yeah.
The corruption from the.
And that's where it really started.
And he
rabbit hole,
and it made him just devolve, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, I like how Batman sees a reflection of himself from there as well, right? A different direction that he could have turned. So like he sees himself in
The
And
Riddler, he feels bad for him, but like he's got to stop him.
the guy set bombs.
Flooded Gotham.
He flooded Gotham. He created an army from the straight mania
He made a guy. He strapped a bomb to a guy's chest, made him drive through the freaking memorial stores.
And then he's getting this guy to like try to confess in front of like the entire like possible crime family.
How much? What's the price for your blind eye?
Exactly. And
he's like, oh man, I don't want to say that. And then
it's not just like it's also Selena. He's also seeing himself through Selena, right? Like or a different reflection of him.
Zoe Kravitz did great in that.
Zoe Kravitz did do great. Bruce, he's a different Falcone. Bruce, right? It's like when Bruce is beginning, right? It's revenge. I want vengeance for the city. I want vengeance for my pain. I want vengeance for my trauma.
Yeah.
And then
I am vengeance.
I am vengeance, right?
So sick.
And he's seeing through Selena where that's driving him towards, right? This self-destructive, just
because her roommate got taken, her best friend taken, and she's on a path to go kill everyone.
Yeah, and she's not caring about what she leaves behind. Like she almost killed the dude. It wasn't for Batman and Gordon saving that dude from that corrupt cop, right? Yep. So she has no problem just killing people, and that's kind of like a breaking point Batman was heading.
Yeah, right? Man.
Or other breaking point could have been like the Riddler, where he lashes out and like, even though he's fighting for the truth, he doesn't care about the people he leaves behind that comes from it, right?
It's such a great movie.
It also does what I like that Gunn Superman did, which is like it sets a couple years into his campaign already, right?
Like year 3 or year 2.
Yeah. So he's new, but he's not that new to where like he's like, well, where did Batman come from? Like, Batman's been around for a couple years already, and then the movie treats you like he's been out.
It just shows him like people are spray painting stuff, doing drops, and they just look up at the sky, they see it, or they just look into a dark hallway. Yeah. And then he's like, I'm gonna head out.
Exactly.
He's just spreading fear against the criminals, and that's just
right.
That's what he's saying for.
But then he realizes that his fear also affects not just the criminals, but the
general public,
general people. The people are scared of him, right? Yeah. And then in that movie, he realizes like he has to be more than just fear,
because he's crippling people who are jaywalking.
Yeah,
right. Like, I'd be scared shitless if I was living in Gotham.
And plus he didn't realize that conditions are bad, not because there's a bunch of criminals running around. It's because the conditions in Gotham are bad, and he could do more than just go around beating up some dude selling a dime bag, right? So he knows that, and he's like, I'm gonna inspire hope instead of fear.
By the end of the movie, I mean, he's the light, right? He's holding up a flare, he's guiding people through the flood.
He's standing in like the rising sun, and like the movie shot well. The fight scenes are stable.
Dude, the club scene where he freaking chucks a pipe and pops it at that guy, and he's just like the machine guns are going. You see him just walking closer. It's a horror movie,
and he's not doing the unrealistic. He just dodges every bullet. He wears a suit that's strong enough to take bullets.
He's taking hits too.
Taking hits. He's like a guy, you know. But like you see his suit get hit with bullets because like he can't dodge them. So like he needs.
And he gets hurt. I mean, he gets hurt. It's grounded. It's realistic. And I love that for him.
The fight scenes, the camera is still. You see the choreography. Is it the best choreography? Maybe not, but they're confident. They're doing it right on scene with the camera pointing still at them.
And the gliding scene too.
And the gliding scene was great. Yeah, maybe that was CGI. I don't care.
I mean, I don't think he was jumping off the building. Yeah, dodging through a wind tunnel, getting hit by
but like
damn bridge.
You forgive that because everything else is like.
It looks great, and I love that it's like his. I think it's one of his first times like actually trying it, and he's new to it. He's not just immediately year 3. Oh, I'm go to that wingsuits. He doesn't have like the traditional like cape when he's gliding, and I'm sure they're going to incorporate that. It's the first movie of the trilogy, and he's year 3. I can't wait to see where it goes.
I can't wait for the sequel to come out, man.
All right, number 2 for me.
Okay.
We're on number 2.
Oh, no, number 3 because the Patterson Batman was number 3 for me.
I put Joker.
Okay, you're on. Okay, got you.
The Dark Knight.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, I love The Dark Knight movie. I was really in between The Dark Knight Rises and The Dark Knight. I rewatched both of them, and The Dark Knight takes it. Heath Ledger hooked. He's amazing as Joker. I love he's funny. He's funny in the movie. That's what Joker should be. He's like a cruel he just makes cruel jokes, and he's like, I'm gonna make this pencil disappear.
Pop. Right.
Yeah, and it's gone. And he's like, "Are you gonna take money from? You think you can steal our money and walk away?" He's like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
It's like little stuff like that that makes me enjoy Heath Ledger's character and his
Yeah.
mannerisms, where his makeup was falling off,
Hmm.
and then he would like lick his mouth to like fix it, and he just incorporated that into the
Yeah.
character. And what else about it? I love one thing about the Joker movie versus this movie's Joker.
Hmm.
He tells fake stories in this movie
Yeah.
about his origin. I don't think the Joker should have an origin story.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be a mysterious, unpredictable
Hmm.
character that's just out for chaos.
Yeah.
And he's in love with Batman.
Yeah.
He just completes him. And the Joker movie, they kind of do it where they show his backstory, but you don't know what's real, you don't know what's a delusion, what's fake. His
Mm.
mom lied to him. It's a whole
Yeah.
thing. So they kind of gave him a backstory, kind of didn't. Um, and yeah, the Dark Knight really one thing I noticed was the parallels between Batman. It's like a mirror.
Yeah.
Batman and Joker in this movie.
Yeah.
When he's hosting the banquet, Bruce Wayne's hosting the banquet for Harvey Dent, and then he comes in helicopter. He's got 3 girls on his arms, and he's like, "Where's Harvey Dent?" And then he spills his drink, or he throws his drink off the balcony.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to the Joker, and then the Joker is like, "Where is Harvey Dent?" Spills the drink as well. There's some things that were just parallels between the two characters, and it's just like they're the two sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
Two-Face in the movie, awesome. Speaking
Yep.
of two sides on the same coin, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I love but going back to his origin story, he tells the guy, one of the guys that wants to kill him, one of the mob, and he's like, "You want to know how I got these scars?" And he tells about his dad being a drunk. And then it goes back to the banquet, and he's telling the story to Rachel.
Mhm.
And he's like, "You want to know how I got these scars? My wife got in deep with the sharks." And he just tells two completely stories. You don't know what's real. He just terrifies them.
Exactly.
And another thing I love about that scene with the banquet, Heath Ledger or Christopher Nolan did not tell the actress for Rachel what was going to happen.
Yeah.
And she's like, steps in and says, "Enough of this, Joker." And then he pulls up, puts a knife in her mouth, and starts going on this monologue. Such a cool thing, and you can see the fear on her eyes as she like turns to the camera, like trying to like say cut. It was just such a great movie. I love the grounded.
He just yelled, "Look at me!" Like
yes, dude. And he's just, you can feel the fear, and it's so good with that man.
He's so hard into the character. Like I'm playing this with the best I can.
Yeah,
and I enjoy that about Heath Ledger.
Yeah. That's really it. I could go on, man.
No, I feel you. It's a great movie.
The intro, where he's robbing the bank, he's like, he's got all his goons with him, and he gets them all killed. He makes them all kill each other, and he's like, "No, I'll kill the bus driver."
He
runs off.
I like how he plays into what they want, which is the cut, right?
Yes.
Then he just tells them like everyone like, "Hey,
you kill this guy, you get more money.
You get more of a cut." He plays into that
They're
part of them. They're criminals, right? They don't
know
each other.
Yep.
They don't
care. That's why they has them wearing masks.
Exactly. There's no point. There's no reason to like let him live because like I don't know him and I don't even know what he looked like. So
exactly. Yep. And yeah, that's number 2 for me, man.
That's a great pick. Just real quick, The Dark Knight is my number 4. Just that slide I didn't real quick. I don't know if I said that already.
Yeah,
I did. Okay. For some reason, I felt like I forgot.
But so.
No, we did. Now I'm remembering now.
Yeah.
But, so number 2 for me is Batman Begins.
Okay. Fair.
So Batman Begins. I remember seeing Batman Begins for the first time in theaters. I watched the movie multiple times, so this is not just. But I remember the first time I watched it, I was kind of like, "Oh," I was kind of scared a little bit, right? Because like it felt like it was gritty, it was dark.
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely, as a kid, I genuinely felt like Batman's a demon.
Yeah,
so he's definitely on that demon time, right? Then as I watch it over time, I started to see, okay, first of all, practical effects is great.
Yeah,
it looked like they shot.
How was Scarecrow in that? Sorry to interrupt.
So Crane, which is something I do like. Good thing you pointed out, because I might have forgotten about Crane. But Crane,
Cillian Murphy's great. Love him.
Cillian Murphy's great.
Yeah.
So Crane is great too, because like at first he does kind of disarm you, right?
Yeah.
Because you feel like he is on your side, but there's like underlying to his character. You feel like there's something off about him, right? Until the big reveal, then you're like, oh.
Dude, I I put in my honorable mention. I'm sorry to cut you off again.
No, you're good.
But I need to watch the Batman Begins. Like I've heard amazing things. I haven't seen it. I envision like little clips about it, but I cannot tell you the entire movie.
the movie practical effects. I can't sometimes I can't I have to maybe I have to rewatch it again too, but I don't recall a lot of like sets. I felt like they filmed on a location. They made some sets because it was raining.
Mm-hmm.
So like how often are you gonna run into some rain, right?
Yeah.
But the movie is so good at first of all the telling the origin of Bruce, his struggles, his of course the whole classic Batman story. Parents die, then he goes off. He feels like he has to be this like burning revenge, this guy of like. And I think that's why I put the Patterson movie below, is because like they kind of like follow the same formula, not formula, but in the same aspect of revenge to hopeful hero, right?
Yep.
To being more than just a man, but the symbol. Making the symbol more than just violence and fear.
Yep.
So that's great, but like just seeing this. First of all, I can't forget his name. Don't tell me. It's Christian Bale.
Mm-hmm.
Great actor, great performance. Michael Caine, great Alfred.
Yeah.
Rachel Dawes is great.
Mm-hmm.
I think the movie is great, and the story of, I mean, like classic Batman story. He comes back from his years of training with Taken, Liam Neeson,
Ra's al Ghul,
Ra's al Ghul, yeah,
okay.
Raj. I don't.
Yeah, same but different.
Same but different.
But still same.
But yeah. So Ra's al Ghul, you see the League of Shadows. You see how integral they are. And so it's like his formative, like, and how they tie it into like Gotham and everything, right? Because like, it's like it felt weird. It felt like he always had his eye on him, right?
Yeah.
And it goes back to like the mysticism of Ra's al Ghul. Like he's a guy.
That's Liam Neeson in a nutshell.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
He's a guy, but is he?
Yeah, he's got some about him.
There has to be more to him, because like even back in Dark Knight Rises, we see him again, but he should be dead, and it makes
yeah.
But it plays like it goes back to, is Bruce crazy? Bruce is crazy.
Is he just an illusion kind of thing?
Right. Like, but at the same time, it goes back to Ra's al Ghul is not just a normal guy. If you know the comics, right?
Yeah.
There's some more to him.
Mm-hmm.
But they leave it that way. They leave you thinking he's just a figment of Bruce's mind. Yeah. Right. So that's cool. And of course, the subtle themes of like the corruption, and it feels like Ra's al Ghul is taking the most extreme, because we can't fix Gotham, we're gonna burn it to the ground, and Batman's like, no, there's hope here, there's good people here, and there'll be good people to stand up against this, even if it's dark, right? Yeah, that's why there's a Dark Knight, dude. So Batman Begins is a great movie. Definitely give it another watch.
Okay.
So number one will be The Dark Knight, by Christopher Nolan.
I'm happy with it. That's a good one for sure.
Great movie. It's a great follow up to Batman Begins. And here's the thing, right? Back in superhero movies, they used to be great beginning, and then it kind of like peter off, in terms of quality and everything. But this is one of the few that raised the bar, and I think it's better than the first Batman Begins. Practical effects are on point. Camera work is on point. Even if the choreography isn't all that great in comparison to like Snyder's choreography.
It's grounded.
It's
not like super scenic.
Yeah, and Christian Bale is committed. He's like, I'm doing it. Even
he's got the suit now. He doesn't have to turn his whole body with his head.
Like Keaton, like having the whole shoulder, right?
Yep.
And Heath Ledger's performance, obviously, got a great performance.
Yep.
He plays a character well, manipulative, conniving, very shrewd. Like he's making all these plans, but he's covering the plans with his lies and his stories and his misdirections here and there. And he's just like straight up to Harvey Dent. Harvey Dent manipulating him, being like, "Oh, I'm just a guy with no plans." Like you brought up like about I don't know what I'd do if I got a car, but he does.
He's like a cat.
Or a dog chasing the car.
I don't know what I'd do if I
got one, right? But he does. Yep. But he's so good at telling you, like, he doesn't know what he's doing, right?
Did I say how it's like cool? How, I mean, like I mentioned before, with the parallels between Joker and Batman, and then you have Two-Face in between.
Yeah.
And he's two characters in one. Yeah. So it's really cool. Like, I love how Christopher Nolan can just put these characters together and give them all the time that they need.
Yeah.
he it just blows me away every time.
And it's so crazy. Like through half the movie, right? Well, half the movie, Harvey Dent is this good guy until hits him with the one bad day kind of thing, right?
True.
Where he pushes Harvey to an extreme to where like now he's flipped the switch. Now
Yep.
he's no longer the shining white knight. Now he's like turning on everyone.
Even before his face got scarred,
Yeah,
he was trying to kill that
yeah, a
guy.
little
The guy,
unstable. He was a little unstable.
yeah, he captured one of Joker's accomplices, and
Yeah,
he was like, "I'm not going to decide anything. I'm not the bad guy. The coin is."
yeah,
And then Batman catches it, and he's like, "Don't
yeah.
put a dude's fate on a coin toss or whatever." And
That and uh, I like how they introduced the coin as Harvey Dent's thing.
yep,
But yeah, there's two heads, so
and
he
it,
kind
one
of
side
makes it.
was burnt whenever he got burnt.
Yeah, so kind of a cool reflection, right? But
Yeah.
also how Batman's like, first of all, it shows how far Harvey's willing to go,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then it also shows like he's very reckless because the guy he captured, Batman's like, this guy is a mental patient in Arkham. He probably doesn't even remember.
Oh yeah,
He
yeah,
probably
yeah,
doesn't remember what he
yeah,
did this morning, and you're trying to torture him for information. He'll give you nothing.
yep,
There's nothing for him to give, you
yeah.
know.
He
So
was
like
unhinged.
he was, so it's showing the threads unraveling,
Yeah.
right, and how Bruce, Harvey, the Joker, they're
Mm-hmm.
all like reflections of the same person,
Yes.
like the different
Yep.
directions that they could go, right? So the descent into madness,
Mm-hmm.
right?
It's such a like you just slowly see that
Right.
happen into him.
And
Is
and then we talk about how shrewd the Joker is, like
mm-hmm.
Christopher Nolan not being like chaos, or like the Jared Leto's Joker, where he can be like, I'm all about chaos, right?
Yeah.
But this one, he uses chaos as like a veneer, like a lie,
You
right?
can't even see like what the Joker wants,
Exactly, because he
right? Like they,
covers it with
yeah,
chaos and
like he
misdirection.
steals money in the first scene. You're like,
Right.
oh, I guess he wants money, and then burns that money.
Burns the money, right?
And he talks about like not having a plan, all that,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's
Then tying up people with the joke with clown masks to like
yes,
shoot
yep,
them, right?
yeah,
Or like the whole hospital scene, getting them to evacuate so he can blow up the hospital,
oh,
right?
dude, yep,
And then capture the hospital, the school bus. Call back to the first scene when they did the
yep,
bank
I
run.
caught that,
The
yep,
same school bus that he escaped with, he uses to capture people. So he's very conniving,
mm-hmm.
very shrewd, just like
He's
Batman.
always got a plan. I love
And
that, bro.
he forced, and it kind of like near the end, right, where like Batman's kind of like forced to make an unethical decision
Mm-hmm.
of using this tech. Lucius Fox being like,
Oh,
"Hey,
brother eye,
yeah,
he
brother
gets,
Eye,"
yeah,
but he's like, "Hey, you know,
that is really cool. It's just like a bat.
it is cool,
But
right?"
it kind of got flashy at times, though.
Yeah,
Like,
it can kind of be kind of crazy to look at, but
yeah,
like it is
it
also
fit.
it's
I wish it
fit.
was the white eyes, though. They kind of
Mhm.
made it like a kind of different kind of blue over his eyes, which it
Yeah,
fit with what he was seeing. But I
it
just
just
wanted to see the white eyes.
yeah, just like
Their
in the
comic book
yeah,
movies are so afraid of doing those. Besides Deadpool,
exactly, yeah.
Deadpool and someone else did it.
Spider-Man did it.
Spider Man did it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, I think I'm missing another as well,
there's
but
probably a lot. There's probably a good
Wolverine.
example.
Well,
Wolverine,
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Deadpool,
But
Wolverine. Yeah.
still, like I love
It
seeing like
works. It can work,
yeah,
you know. So like, hopefully, so but we're trending in that direction at least.
yes.
So like, yeah, Dark Knight, great movie. There's so much more we can say
It's
about
a
it.
very solid number one. Yeah, like I was in between my one and two, very close, but my number one is the Batman, Robert Pattinson.
I can't even be mad.
I love it, dude. I love the Riddler. I was really scared for both the Riddler and the Batman.
Mhm.
Like Paul Dano, I was like, I didn't know who he was before he was the Riddler. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
I don't really see it. But then you see him. He's got the mask, and he's his first scene wherever he kills that guy. I don't know, some corrupt guy. That's his whole thing.
yeah,
And he tapes him up. It was scary, and he does a jump scare. Like you don't see the Riddler standing behind him, and you think it's Batman. Watch, at least I did. I thought it was Batman watching from
yeah,
like he was on another building. He's got a scope on him,
yep.
and then you see it's the Riddler. And I thought that was really cool. I love the heavy breathing. The outfit was different to the traditional top hat, bright
Mhm.
green, question marks, all that. And going back to Robert Pattinson,
Great actor.
great actor. I was scared for Edward from
Yeah,
Twilight. I was so scared, but he killed it.
he did great.
He plays just the solemn, quiet guy. I
Yeah,
don't. His Bruce Wayne is a little questionable.
it is questionable because I don't think there's a lot of death, but
No,
I think the purpose was to be like he is really Batman.
yeah,
So like,
that's
of
his.
course, he'll be like this. this kind of like he detaches Bruce, so because
Yeah.
he's just Batman, right? So
Yeah, that actually brings me back to the Dark Knight Rises. Whenever he's meeting up, there's the masquerade,
yeah,
and everyone's got a mask on. Selena Kylie's talking to her, and
mm,
then he's not wearing a mask.
yeah,
He believes Bruce Wayne is his disguise.
yeah,
He believes he's Batman. So that really brought me back to
yeah,
what you were saying. Um, I love when I was in the theater watching the Batman,
hmm,
and I hear the car scene. You hear the car rev up.
yeah.
The thrill, the sound
Oh yeah,
was just it was perfect.
perfect.
Every detail, down to the last minute detail. It was fantastic. And whenever Penguin, it's the whole car chase scene.
Yeah,
Batman, he's like, I got you, I got you. Batman
yeah,
shoots through the fire. It was phenomenal. Car flips over. You see
yeah,
Batman walking. It's just pure fear.
yeah.
Penguin was shitting bricks. I love that. And yeah, it's year 3 Batman, first movie of the trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really looking forward to what movies 2 and 3 have. It's not coming out until 2028, which is monstrous.
It's crazy.
I can't believe that.
At least they gave you a timetable. At least.
I mean,
At
but
least,
it's
but
like
it's
GTA.
far.
I don't know which
Yeah.
one's coming out. The train scene, one of the first scenes where it's like it's like a gang and they're wearing white masks. It kind of felt like
Yeah.
Joker, and then he's beating the bricks out of
Yeah.
them.
The first dude just could not. He's definitely drinking from a straw in the morning.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
There's no way
I
he's
love it.
mangled.
He was brutal,
It was
and
brutalized.
exactly, dude. And I like you were saying when you were talking about the Batman,
Mm,
the way he takes hits
yeah.
is so cool. Like he's getting punched, he's getting
Yeah.
bats to the ribs, and you can see him feel it, but he pushes through every time, and that's
Yeah.
like Batman to the core. He's not a superpowered person,
No.
but he's just like what discipline can do to someone.
Mm,
And I also love how it's a straight up detective movie compared to all the other Batman movies we've gotten.
yeah.
It's He's a detective, and it's so cool to see him figure stuff out. He's going along through the movie. He's always a step behind the Riddler,
Mm-hmm.
but he keeps up,
Keeps up.
and
Yeah.
it's a different take on Batman, but
It's a good take.
it's a great take.
Great take.
I mean, it's
It
different
keeps
to what we've seen, but comic books, he is the detective, and
Yeah.
he's a genius.
It keeps core to to Batman while also being its own thing.
Yes, exactly.
And I like that. First of all, Colin Farrell, great.
Oh, the Penguin, dude.
Penguin was great. He had his own show as well, great.
Yeah, that show was fantastic.
And it also shows like to the detective point, right, where Batman is like because it's still like a couple years in, so
Mhm.
like he's not fully experienced yet,
Yep.
but he knows enough, right? But like the whole Spanish scene where he got the Spanish
Mhm.
wrong, the Penguin is just like, well, that's like the worst Spanish I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That's not what that says,
Yeah,
right?
that
So
dude.
it kind of adds more to like he's still a young gun. He's
Mhm.
still kind of reckless. He's still kind of like hard headed.
Yep.
He still has like these little things that
Mhm.
he's gonna learn from and experience from to make him the Batman we know, right?
Mhm. Oh, and also one more point. Commissioner Gordon was great.
Great.
I love. I don't know the actor. I know that he voices the Watcher in What If.
Okay, so hey, it's great.
Yeah, I love What If. Anyways, yeah, I really like Commissioner Gordon in this. It's hard to compare him to the
Gary Oldman.
Is that the one from the Dark Knight trilogy? Yeah.
He's
he might be
great.
my favorite Gordon, but we also have 3 movies of him.
Exactly.
So I loved their the way that they're just working together, and like whenever the Batman's running from the cops in the precinct, and they're all shooting at it. Well, Commissioner Gordon's like, punch me in the face and take my key. And does it, dips, and he freaking zip lines and
up,
all the levels, all the cops are shooting at the Batman. It's such an amazing scene.
I'm surprised not one other officer got hit from a bullet, but they're just shooting up.
Exactly.
Like that.
Yeah. Oh, true.
But it was still great, and I love the camera, how it's like lashed onto him, so like we're focused on him, and it's not like this crazy just
they're just cutting and cutting, but you just see
just straight shot up.
Another cool camera scene was whenever he's still the cop scene at precinct and he's jumping off, and it's like a GoPro's attached to his head. It looks like he's actually flying, or rather gliding. I love that camera work. I love those memes about all the like superheroes flying and you see their face just straight up. Exactly. That's another one to the podium.
And then he takes when he takes that spill, I felt like, he felt
that's a hard hit.
That's a hard. I'm like, you know what? And it goes back to him like I think you brought
Mm-hmm.
up a good point where he's still trying out the stuff that he's
Yep.
putting on his suit. So he's like, it's like a prototype. So of course, we see it.
He's year 3 or year 2, whatever, and he's
Yeah.
not so experienced, and you see all the potential that he has, and he's trying all the iconic things that Batman does.
And I like how Patterson kind of like sticks to his gun about not bulking up a
Yeah.
crazy amount. Like this is still pretty much a kind of a young Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you know, the things that Batman does, it doesn't make sense for him to be like just overtly jacked.
Yeah.
It doesn't really
True.
make sense. Can you
Yeah.
imagine?
He's moving constantly.
He's moving. Can you imagine like Mr. Olympian Arnold zip lining through the air? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
No offense. That's
Yeah.
kind of crazy. Like
Yeah.
for like these big characters that
Yeah.
fits, but for Batman, kind of crazy.
No.
You end up
He
with
needs to have some weight, but I think Pattinson, young Batman, it fits
works.
perfectly.
It works. So a lot of people give him like a lot of crap for that.
Yeah.
A lot of barnacles for it, but like he still managed to stick to his gun. He had a vision.
Yep.
He had an idea what he wanted to do. Him,
Mhm.
Matt Reeves really like fleshed out what they wanted.
Yeah.
And it came out great.
Yeah.
So you can't even be mad.
Absolutely. Yeah. So that's my number one. If y'all agree, disagree, I mean, it's our list. We hope that some of y'all either agree. I hope that's the major consensus.
For sure.
But if you agree or disagree, just shoot us some comments. Let us know what you think. If you have any other thoughts you'd like to add, comment on that as well.
I do want to add one quick thing real quick.
Yeah.
Since you like Batman versus Superman, I would also say check out the Batman Superman animated movie.
Okay.
I think you like it.
Bet.
So
there's a lot of those animated movies I need to check out. Like my favorite character from DC, number 1, Red Hood.
Red Hood.
I need to watch Under the Red Hood.
I
love the character. I mean, the outfit's sick. I love that he's Robin and he's Batman that kills. He's got dual pistols, dude. That's a whole other topic for another video. So
that's our list.
I actually wanted to talk to you about Clayface.
Oh yes, Clayface.
Yeah, Clayface coming out, rated R horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird that they're choosing Clayface. You don't even have a Batman established.
No.
But I'm here for it. I don't care.
Yeah, I think
I need a horror movie.
I agree with you. It's a great genre to go towards, especially with a character like Clayface. Right?
And it's a perfect time to put it out too.
Yeah.
Because the Clayface, low budget horror movie, and not to compare apples to oranges, Obsession. Obsession did fantastic. Small budget horror movie. People are for it.
Yeah.
You don't have to have CGI out of the roof or have a stupid budget. Just have a good story, and that's what Clayface needs. And this is the perfect time to have a banger for DC.
Yeah, and I there's enough goodwill for James Gunn's decisions for me to be like, I'm giving it a chance. Because look, you can say season 2 Peacemaker and Supergirl are enough for you to bow out, and that's even
Superman. Superman, some people didn't like.
Some people didn't like.
There's always going to be people that don't like.
Of course,
But
overall, I think because first of all, Suicide Squad was his first movie.
Yep.
Great. It came out swinging. It was great. Well received, right? Creature Commandos was greatly received, right? And then Peacemaker season 1, great received. So 2 blemishes on a already pretty good record, right? I think he deserves a chance for this to happen. Then you told me that the director has a bunch of horror movies under his belt. So this is
I need to figure out who the director is, but he definitely has a lot of hits. I think Insidious is on there. That whole franchise.
So he's experienced. He should know what to do. So obviously,
it's gonna be so weird though.
It is weird because
a genuine horror movie with a comic book villain that's never been done before.
Exactly, and this is where the 2 extremes and where this could land, right? And this could either be like the Sony's movies where they have a character.
Why'd you have to remind me of those?
I'm sorry. I
can't.
I feel for you.
They were gone. I was happy.
I watched Morbius too. Okay, I watched it too,
and I liked it.
You liked it. But so it could be like with those situations where they have these characters, but not the main character they're all connected to, right? So it kind of can throw who wants to watch Madam Web or Craven? These guys have nothing to do with anything other than Spider-Man.
They're in a completely different universe. Tom Holland's already got his own MCU going on. I can't wait for that movie as well. That's another topic.
That's another topic. You know? But so can it?
It can fall under that same umbrella.
Exactly, it can, but there's potential for it to because it's doing something different. It's doing something new.
When I watched those trailers for Morbius and Craven and Madam Web, I was like, that's not going to be good.
No,
maybe Craven I was looking forward to, but I wasn't looking forward to it enough to see it in theaters.
Yeah.
But Clayface trailer really,
a lot of promise.
Really, yeah.
I agree with you.
That's one I'm going to see in theaters. I don't care what critics say. I'm watching that.
No, I agree with you. I also want to. That's also a movie I'm going to target to see, and hopefully it does really well because I think this will set a standard because Obsession did great.
Yep.
With not a super duper cast, not a super duper budget.
I haven't seen the actor in anything,
and like that's something we kind of like missed out on. I think a lot of these movies are getting bloated in like just everything. And then look, this is gonna be like a whole different conversation topic when it comes to like how movies are CGI for cheaper, AI for cheaper, and this and that. Like that's we can make good product without having to like break the bank.
Right? Yeah, Obsession is a clear example of that.
Exactly. So like this is and James Gunn is a big proponent for like letting directors do their thing.
Yep.
So I hope he sticks his gun, like stands in front of anyone because we know some higher ups might be like, well, we don't think this is gonna do well, or this doesn't fit the formula, right? We need to break away from there.
Yeah.
So hopefully, I'm hoping it does well.
True.
And can it work without Batman? Maybe, maybe because like Creature Commandos worked, So all but good hopeful wishes, and
Yeah. Well, I'd say your top 10 was great.
Thank you.
There were a lot of old movies on there. Definitely something I need to check out.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate you coming on. And
I thank you for having me. I appreciate
ranking these with me.
I think your list was fun as well. I think there was some good.
I hope so.
Sure. Were there some disagreements? Sure, but that's a part of the fun. That's part of the
Joker.
fun.
That's a big one.
That was a big contention.
You're a monster.
I am a monster.
Yeah. Well, if y'all like the video, like, share, comment. Thank y'all for watching, and Steven, you stream.
Yes, I do stream.
So if you guys, what games do you stream?
So it's really whatever I feel like playing.
Okay, true.
But from Yu-Gi-Oh, Marvel Rivals, or
sweet.
Yeah, I'm playing Backrooms with my friends right now. So
sweet. Yeah. Well, if you guys want to check Steven out, see anything else, I'll have have his Twitch, and I'll have that in the description.
Appreciate it.
Thank y'all for coming on and watching. Have a good one.
Have a good one.